How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? Danny heard the feedback Mata here. Guys notice anything different about my room? Huh? A little more luxury, perhaps? No, I didn't buy any more Pokeballs. Quit typing it, I know you are. Close the curtain. Finally. You're welcome. A lot of people have been complaining lately, justifiably, I would say, because when I edit the video, or when my editor, Tom, rather, edits the videos, we have to put them up here in the corner at like a lower opacity, otherwise the BBC fucking swats my ass. And usually there's a little crack in my curtains that apparently just obliterates the image quality for a lot of you. So sorry about that. Sorry it's taken 5 whole videos for me to fix that, but we're here. Better late than never, right? So now everything's properly lit. We're at the penultimate episode of this season, and Aziraphale's fucking dead, maybe. I know he's not dead, like there's no way that's how he went out, so I'm not too stressed about it. Definitely, something spooky happened. God exorcised, but I figure that just sent him back into heaven. I feel like there isn't too much cause for concern there. The most concerning part of how the last episode ended was the fact that his cute little bookstore started to catch on fire. I don't love that. I'm not excited about that. We're gonna see how it goes. Maybe it started to rain indoors, like it oft does in London. Let's find out.
Please hang up and try your call again.
God damn it, I wish we didn't find out. I'm more upset about this than the actual apocalypse. Is this gonna result in a scene that absolutely shatters me? Like, is Aziraphale gonna see this and say, like, the saddest shit I've ever heard in my life?
You've gone. Somebody killed my best friend! Bastards!
Oh, wasn't what I predicted, but it was pretty damn close.
My new friends will be together soon.
This show is such a weird combination of incredibly high production value and the production value of your average Goosebumps episode. Like, they had the budget to burn down an entire apartment building set, but they didn't have the budget to give their VFX artist like 40 more minutes to clean up that shot.
What would you say if I told you that this hand had just exorcised a demon clean off the surface of the earth?
These two are about to fuck so hard.
I'd say somebody needs to come inside and have a nice cup of tea.
Oh, never mind, my bad. Thought she'd be into it.
You're no use to young Newt. At this stage.
Hey. A bit of a letdown.
You know what? Never mind. I'm sorry I doubted myself. I still think these two are gonna bone.
I'm the ultimate weapon.
I'm the doomsday option.
See, I just know he's gonna take that exact same energy to Madame Tracy's sheets.
Aziraphale, isn't it? Principality, Angel of the Eastern Gate. Your whole platoon is waiting for you.
Aziraphale.
Oh my god. Please, please let me see Aziraphale command a platoon. Please give me just 5 minutes of saving Private Crowley. I want to see Aziraphale on the front lines just grappling with being shelled by the enemy.
You get into position right now. And I won't say anything more about the body you discorporated. We can take the sword out of your celestial wages.
You know what? If you're not going to show me saving Private Crowley, how about just show me one nice angel? Just one. How did this guy make it into heaven? Why is Aziraphale the only one who belongs here?
What are you gonna do? You can't possess them.
Demons can.
You're not a demon, you're an angel.
Oh fuck, are we about to enter the dark Aziraphale arc? Is Aziraphale about to unlock fucking demon powers?
Wouldn't that be awesome? Say something. You have to say something. I'm telling you to say something.
Give them their fucking mouths back. You're just bullying them at this point. This is like me getting pissed off at a rock because it won't fucking blink at me. Like, know your audience, kid.
Stop it. Stop crying. This is fun. We're having fun. This is the best day of all.
Yo, for real though, this looks like a blast. This looks like a blast for Adam and Adam only, but a blast nonetheless.
That was... that was...
My brother in Christ, I'm going to need you to be more specific. You're out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm gonna sit here and settle for that was.
You know, I've never actually
That was my first time.
Oh my god, what? That's crazy. You're telling me Dick Turpin isn't an absolute cooch magnet? That's so wild. Who would have guessed?
Seeing as the world's ending, can we do it again?
We don't have time. And Agnes only said we did it once.
Agnes, you fickle bitch! One of these two better die by the end of this season, because otherwise Agnes is gonna have a lot of explaining to do. What the hell, Agnes? Why are you just hooking this guy up with the free trial here?
Anathema, my descendant. I trust you will be finer feature and mighty of... Oh, my dear lord.
It had to have said vagina, right? Can you imagine having note cards from your ancestors telling you that you're gonna be great in bed? Danny, your voice will be irritating to most, but one thing everyone will agree upon is that you'll have an excellent cock and balls. Oh, booyah! Thanks, Grandma!
What do you mean Agnes doesn't tell us to? Don't you ever just do things for yourself? See how they turn out?
Says the guy who's a thing she just did for Agnes. I don't know why this dude's out here trying to bite the hand that feeds him right now.
I'm not gonna waste a second of it, so come on.
You can't let a 400-year-old witch tell you what to do.
That 400-year-old witch just got you laid. I don't know where this attitude's coming from. Dude's just pissed Agnes said they'd only do it once, isn't he?
Are you here?
Good question. Not certain. Never done this before. Can you hear me?
Just Aziraphale being his usual quirky, incorporeal self. What else did you expect?
I lost my best friend.
So sorry to hear it. Listen,
Aziraphale! Come on! How is Crowley the emotionally intelligent one in this one-sided romance?
I'm really sorry it burned down.
all of it.
How does that get a bigger response out of you? He just called you his best friend. Who else could he have been talking about, Aziraphale? You're the only person he hangs out with.
So I'll meet you at Tadfield, but we're both gonna have to get a bit of a wiggle on.
What?
Tadfield. Airbase.
I heard that. It was the wiggle on.
Yeah, don't worry, Crowley. I was also taken aback by Aziraphale's wiggle request.
Very good weather for a seance.
Did you have them do it special, the weather, with your psychicness?
No, dear.
Lie. You're a fucking psychic, lady. Shouldn't be that foreign of a concept to you.
Aziraphale had to find a host to inhabit, and the four horsemen needed to come together for their final ride.
Totally forgot about these guys. I feel like we're running out of time for these four horsemen to make any meaningful impact on this show, right? We got like 1.5 episodes left, and they're just now coming together.
4 cups of tea, please. One of them black, and a cheese sandwich.
Does this girl look cool? Or does she look like a Power Ranger? Keep in mind, those two statements can mean the same thing. I'm just asking.
It's been a long time.
Feels funny, all of us getting together like this.
Funny?
Yeah, putting her next to a guy also dressed in monochrome really isn't helping her look any less like a Power Ranger.
I never went away.
Your tea's getting cold, Lord.
It's been a long time.
Look, last time I'll bring it up, but final verdict? This straight up looks like a gritty Power Rangers reboot. You know, other than the one we already got in like 2015. Which was sick, by the way. Fuck you guys for not going and supporting that movie so we could get a sequel. Dude, the Power Rangers movie in 2015 was like the sickest movie to come out of 2015. I can't believe everybody was like, this is kind of dumb. It's the fucking Power Rangers, guys. It was way cooler than it had any right to be. I almost cried at the campfire scene. I've never cried in any movie ever in my life. Almost did in the Power Rangers movie. We'll never get Tommy. We'll never get Tommy. Yeah, the suits were dumb. Whatever. Yeah, the Megazord looked stupid. Yeah, I understand those are two pretty crucial points to a Power Rangers movie. But the scene where Jason just fucking slaps the shit out of a guy.
John.
No.
I could be Jim.
No.
Tom.
No.
Steve.
What is this guy, a hermit? Meet people much? You're an old white guy and you don't know what Tom, Jim, or Steve? Those are like the most common old white guy names.
Is it all wrong? No, it's something real.
I'd love for her neck to just snap and Aziraphale would be like, oh goodness, I think I broke this one.
And they start serving Korean food. Well, I can
can take a joke as well as the next woman.
Sounds like this lady's husband really dodged a bullet by dying. Or I guess, took a bullet would probably be more accurate. Guys, there is an episode and a half left in this season. Do we really not have better things to do with the time than Scooby-Doo bits? Really taking that existential crisis well.
The traffic jam is being caused by problems on the M25, the freeway that circles London. Crowley had a lot to do with the design of the M25 back in the 1970s.
I love this incredibly specific bit about London's infrastructure that I simply cannot relate to. I don't know. I don't know what the M25 is. Is this a good bit, Tom?
Making weird suggestions?
Not just a southern pansy, Sergeant. The southern pansy.
I'd love if Aziraphale just shot out of the chair and beat the shit out of this guy. You think it's fun being the only moral angel?
I can't hold it in.
Well, what if the traffic starts moving again? It's the M25. You can't just get out and have a whittle in the middle of the road.
Get out and have a what? A whittle? Is that what the English call taking a piss? I thought taking a piss is what the English call taking a piss. That's adorable. I love that. I'm gonna be taking a whittle every time I go to the bathroom now.
I know lots of things, Lisa. I should be grateful to you for setting me free, shouldn't I? I mean, I should thank you personally and meet your friends.
That's actually so scary. I should thank you personally and meet your friends is such a terrifying line to hear from a stranger. It's like something you'd hear in Scream, you know? Like, what a cold line. What the fuck? That was horrifying. What? Who's the audience for this show? Like, what's the age demographic they're targeting here? Every now and then I'm like, oh, you know who'd love this show? Your local 8-year-old. Yeah, it just seems like a fun show for all ages. This is like a classic, typical family show. And then that was like the scariest shit I've ever seen. Remember what I said about this show being a Goosebumps episode half of the time? No scene better proves that point than just taking one look at this row of Party City skeletons back here.
This Antichrist of yours, how many nipples does he have?
Well, he's a child, so I don't think that should really...
Oodles of them. Pots of nipples. Nipples everywhere.
Oh, never mind, we're rolling with it.
Then I'm your man.
Hate that's what convinced you.
Silver bullets.
That's werewolves.
Garlic?
Vampires.
Bricks.
That should do nicely.
Well, if bricks work, then silver bullets should. You know, considering one's a brick and the other's a bullet.
Stop this! It's over! You're doomed! You hear me, Crowley? You're doomed! Whatever happens, doomed!
My demon, it's just fire. I feel like you guys should be into this. Or at least used to it.
Come on! If you've got to go, then go with style!
Okay, but why was that guy more flammable than Crowley? What, does Crowley moisturize?
Crowley has something no other demons have, especially not Hastur. An imagination. Right now, he is imagining that he is just fine.
Oh, my bad. I forgot that Crowley was imaginative. Which, as we all know, is nature's fire retardant.
You aren't frozen anymore. You can go anywhere you want. See? I don't care where you go.
But also, please be my 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Bye, Adam.
Actually, yes. Goodbye, Adam.
What do you mean goodbye?
Stop following us.
I'm not following you.
We aren't your friends anymore.
Oh, psych, I super care whether or not you leave. Once again, the kids in this show are so weirdly accurate to kids in real life.
Give me back my dog!
It's not your dog, he's his own dog. I don't think he likes you anymore.
Hey, why isn't the dog, like, super into all of this? You know, the dog this kid got from hell specifically to start the apocalypse? What, he's just like, you know what? I knew you were trying to end the world, but I draw the line being mean. What, is he gonna bash his head in? Kid, I like your style.
I'm sorry.
Hey, yeah, they're gonna need a lot more than sorry. You revoked their mouths. Honestly, genuinely honestly, they should bash his head in just on principle.
Where the iron bird lands no more. See?
Could be talking about us.
Iron Bird could be talking about, like, you know, like us fucking again.
Surprise inspection, officer.
I was not informated on any surprise inspection.
Do you mean informed? I don't care if informated is a real word. It's an objectively stupider way to say informed.
Nice going, Dick Turpin.
You really do call your car Dick Turpin?
Yes?
Settle down. She isn't gonna ask about its stupid name. She's just deeply regretting having slept with you.
And where are you four troublemakers going this evening? And don't stick your tongue out at me, young lady, or I'll have words with your mother.
When you get old, do you just sit around all day hoping some kids that aren't yours will come around for you to harass? Because I think that's how I'm gonna spend my 70s.
Machines will do it for them.
Accept the dying. When it comes to some things, machines will never replace people.
We get it, Death. You're excited. Calm down. They don't even have to fight each other anymore. The machines do it all for them. Except for the dying. Yeah, Death, except for the dying. We know!
They're turning off the lights. They are in control.
Let's get this show off the road.
Oh fuck, she's using her launch nukes ability. You know, like in the Bible, where it was like, and war will have the ability to hack computers with their fingertips. Don't worry about that last sentence. You'll get it in a bit. It says that, like word for word. That was an actual quote from the Bible. New Genesis, I believe.
You see this finger, laddie? This finger could send you to your maker.
Wow, Super, don't do that to a United States soldier. Although I wouldn't mind you directing some of that energy towards Madame Tracy. Although you might want to wait for Aziraphale to get out of her first.
Crowley.
Hi, Aziraphale. See you found a ride. Nice dress, suits you.
Rude way for someone who isn't Shadwell to describe Madame Tracy. Don't fucking call this woman Aziraphale's ride. How dare you?
What the hell are you kids doing here?
Are we sure we want to aim 8 assault rifles at this group of kids? Seems kind of low, doesn't it? I mean, that's only 2 guns per kid. Their bodies will still be recognizable afterwards. And that is episode 5 of, I almost said Adventure Time. Not even close. Episode 5 of Good Omens. Yeah, the 4 horsemen are weird, aren't they? They're a weirdly not important part of the story while also being the entire conflict. It feels like everything is an unimportant aspect of this story. Like, it's weird that Crowley and Aziraphale never interact with the 4 horsemen, except maybe in the next episode. It's weird that they hardly ever interact with Adam. It's super weird that the other 2 babies, like, aren't players in this at all. I don't know, it felt like they were really setting up like a really complex story with these 3 different kids and this switcheroo and Aziraphale and Crowley and now the 4 horsemen, and they do tie together, but in a weirdly loose kind of way. I don't know, I just thought the kids would play a bigger part. And maybe they do in the end, but like, yeah, I don't know. It feels weird that there's 1 episode left of what is the first whole novel. On top of that, like I said, I think in the last episode, if they stop the apocalypse, what is season 2? I'm just interested to see how it unfolds. It's still very good. It's just interesting. It's an interesting pace. But yeah, I'm not gonna complain about Aziraphale and Crowley. It could turn out that they don't play any part in this at all, and I'd still be fine with it because they're objectively the best part of the show. Their part is being the best. But as always, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Comment your favorite jokes from the video as well. I said that real bad. Comment your favorite jokes from the video as well. It helps me and my editor Tom make TikToks and such. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I leave for now? I wrote down what you said to me, baby, but